to Flip the Pages. My name is Ayodele Moyowa Taiwo. Flip the Pages is my YouTube channel that is dedicated to book reviews. And from time to time, I come on this channel to talk about amazing books written by phenomenal authors. As a bookpreneur, I enjoy working with books. I love reading books. I love writing books. I love talking about books. I love going for book launches. It gives me great joy whenever a great book is born. And I've taken time to read an amazing book. In the last 3 weeks, I've been talking about that book. And the title of that book is Atomic Habits, written by James Clear. I want to encourage you to get a copy of this book. Go to your local library, go to your bookstore and get a copy. This book is wonderful. It will transform the way you think and it will let you know how to achieve great things using very simple techniques of habits. Like I said earlier on, in the last 3 weeks, I've been talking about the treasures that I took from Atomic Habits. Talking about habits, how to cultivate new habits, how to break old ones that are no longer serving you, how to create small habits that will propel you to achieve great things. That is what this book is all about. Today is going to be the concluding part of the series, the Atomic Habits series. And I can tell you that there is no way I can talk about this book in the space of 4 weeks. So to that end, I want you to get a copy so that you can discover other treasures that are in the book that I couldn't mention in the process of talking about this series. So there I want to focus on a particular chapter of this book that I found quite interesting, and that's going to be the title of the video. The title of today's episode is taken from chapter 11. It says, walk slowly but never backward. Slowly but never backward. In the course of running this series in the past few weeks, I've been talking about how to cultivate new habits, how to break old ones, how to achieve great things, how to get unstuck, how to live your life progressively by being fluid. And in wrapping up, I want to talk about something that resonated so deeply with me when I was reading the book. It says, walk slowly, but never backward. I have discovered that it is possible for you to feel guilty because over the years you have tried to do a lot of great things and none of such worked out. Rather than give up, I want to encourage you to pick yourself up and start walking slowly. It's okay to look over the past years and feel I could have done more, I could have achieved more if I didn't give up on the great dreams that I have, on the great things, the great projects that I embarked on. Rather than travel backwards, rather than go back to what failed and what never served your interest, rather than look at what sapped your energy, I want you to walk slowly. As long as you are walking, even if you start walking slowly, there is still an assurance of getting there. But the moment you stop walking, the moment you give up, you have closed the door against greatness. And that's the essence of this video. I want to tell you not to close the door against greatness. It is still very possible to achieve extraordinary things. You can still do great things as long as you walk slowly, as long as you keep moving, as long as you keep trying, as long as you keep at it. You can still achieve great things. You can still enjoy greatness. Do not give up. Do not stop working. You want to learn something new. Do not stop having the imagination of what it's going to look like when you become good at it. It is still very much possible. As long as you can have that dream in your heart, as long as you can conceive the idea, it means it is doable. It means you can achieve it. Walk slowly, but never backwards. There are a lot of people who feel that the moment they reach a particular age, they can't achieve great things. History is full of men and women who achieve great things when they have gone past the prime of life. And I want to encourage you, don't sit back, but walk. And I'm going to add to that, don't just walk. If you do not have the energy, if you do not have the energy to walk quickly, walk slowly. Walk slowly, but never backwards. I got quite some things from this book regarding that, and I'm going to pick them one after the other. The very first thing I want to talk about is this. It is better to start something and fail than for you to refuse to start due to the fear of failure. Walk slowly, but never backwards. If you start something and you fail at it, that's pretty okay. It's better for you to start something and fail and have the feeling of, I started this thing, but at a point I gave up. You are not a failure because you gave up. You can always go back to it. It is better to have that feeling than to have the feeling of, I wanted to do this, but I never started it. I never initiated it. I want you to walk slowly, but don't walk backwards. Walk slowly. You are not sure you are going to succeed at what you want to do. Walk slowly. You want to have your clothing line and you are not so sure of how to go about it. Start small. You want to open your store and you are afraid you could fail along the line. Walk slowly, but never you walk backwards. Walk slowly. Take those baby steps. Start swimming from the shallow end of the pool. In my last video, I talked about the fact that if you want to do something, you have to start, and beyond starting, you have to start it slowly. You have to start by taking baby steps. You do not learn swimming by going to the deep end of the pool. You go to the shallow end of the pool and you move towards the deep end. Walk slowly, but never backwards. The people that you see today who are veterans in their fields, they were once rookies, and there is nothing shameful about that. There is nothing shameful about the fact that you are walking slowly. As long as you are walking, you are making progress. Your baby steps over time, they are going to accumulate into something great. That's another thing that I got from this book. It talks a lot about the cumulative effect of what we do over a period of time, what we do consistently, what we do religiously, the things that we pour ourselves into it over time is going to grow. I want to challenge you, I want to encourage you, I want to dare you to rise up and start walking slowly, but do not walk backwards. Never walk backwards. Don't look at what didn't work out. Pick yourself up and start walking slowly. As you walk, you are going to encounter people on the journey who are going to encourage you. As you walk, you are going to, you are exercising your muscles, and before you know it, they will become stronger and you'll be able to walk faster. From walking, you'll be able to run, and from running, you'll be able to still do much more than you ever envisaged you could do on your journey. Walk slowly, but never backwards. Reading this book, I discovered something about walking slowly, about making moves towards the kind of things that you want to do. And that's the fact that you have to lean into your strength. My strength is not your strength. Your strength is not my strength. We have strength in varying degrees. There are some people that we think don't have strength because they are not traveling on our lane. But when they travel on their own lane, we will realize that their strength is enough for their journey. I don't want you to look at other people. I don't want you to admire other people to the point of losing your relevance. It's okay for you to admire other people, but I want you to know that you have been equipped with a unique set of strengths that other people don't have. You have a lot of talent that other people don't have. There is something about you that is unique. There is something about you that is all about you. Lean into it. That is your strength. You don't have to be like your next door neighbor. You don't have to be like your colleague at work. You don't have to do it the way the other person is doing it. Bring your own flavor. Let it come out. Bring out your uniqueness. That is your strength. Lean into it. In case you want to do something that other people are doing, do it in a way that is different. Do it in a way that shows you. Be authentic. Do not try to copy other people, because by the time you do that, you lose yourself in their identity. It's okay to look at other people. It's okay to admire their strength. It's okay to give them your ovation, your clapping ovation, your standing ovation, because you so much appreciate what they are doing. But as long as you are you and you are unique, what is your strength? Work slowly. You may not get there overnight, but I want to assure you that you will definitely get there. You will definitely achieve that thing if you do not give up. Lean into your strength. There is nothing greater than that. Another thing that I want you to know when we talk about working slowly is for you to have a strategy. You may be working slowly, but that doesn't make you dumb. You are working slowly, but you have a strategy. You know where you are going, you know why you are going there, you know what you want to do when you get there. Have a strategy for greatness. All along we've been talking about achieving the achieving something that is uncommon, achieving something that you think is quite impossible. And we've been talking about the fact that even if you fall down in the process of working towards that thing, you need to pick yourself up and continue the work. And like the title of the video says, walk slowly but never backwards. As long as you are making progress, have a strategy. You may not have the total picture at the moment, but have a strategy. Do not go to the battlefield without having a strategy. Do not go to the battlefield without you having an idea of what you're going to do there. Don't just show up because you have to show up. Why do you need to show up? How do you show up if you need to show up? Have a strategy. Life is all about being strategic. Be strategic about it. How do you intend to get it done? You want to build. How do you intend to build? You want to do something. How? Your how is as crucial as your why and your what. I want you to take that to heart. Thank you so much for listening to this video. I want to pause here to introduce you to my second YouTube channel. I have a second YouTube channel, and the name of that channel is A Well Watered Garden. In case you like content on faith and lifestyle, please check it up. You are going to get interesting content on my second channel. And please do not forget, the name is A Well Watered Garden. Moving on, I want to encourage you, in case you want to write a book, you want to edit, you want to proofread, you want to write a biography and you are thinking of how to get it done, or you have sketches of ideas in your mind and you would like to write a book from such ideas, but you do not have the time or you do not have the expertise to do that. That is what I do. My email addresses are on the screen. Feel free to get in touch with me. I'll be eager to edit your book, to proofread your book, to write a biography, or to write your book from your ideas. That is what I do as a bookpreneur. Let's create magic as far as book writing is concerned. Now let's continue with the video. All along on this particular episode, I've been talking about walk slowly but never backward. It's all about moving towards your goals. It's all about achieving great things. It's all about surmounting that mountain. Walk slowly towards it, but never backwards. In attacking those mountains, lean into your strength. And I want to say another thing. I want to celebrate little wins. You know, most of the time we want to celebrate when we get to the peak of that mountain. We want to celebrate when we get there. And I have discovered that there is actually no there, because even when you get there, there is something greater, there is something more beautiful that you want to do and that you will run after again. So to that end, I want to encourage you to celebrate your little wins. Don't wait until you get there. Walk slowly as you are taking each step. From time to time, take a break, smell the roses. Take a break, don't overburden yourself, and make time to celebrate your little wins. Give yourself a pat on the back. Rome, they say, was not built in a day. A little here, a little there. By the time everything accumulates, you are going to have a giant structure. I don't want you to wait until life is perfect before you celebrate yourself. Pour some champagne inside your cup and sit down. Take a sip. It's worth celebrating. Every little accomplishment, every little win is working together to build something greater if only you keep at it. What's the last thing I want to talk about? About walking slowly. Walk slowly, but never backwards. I want you to anticipate greater. As you are walking slowly, do not ever think that is all there is to you. Do not ever think that you cannot take giant steps. As you are walking slowly, anticipate more. As you are walking slowly, broaden your horizon. As you are walking slowly, stretch your mind, stretch your thinking. Know that there is more that you can know, that you can do more, know that you can achieve more. As you are walking slowly, in your mind, be thinking of better things that you can do, be thinking of greater things that you can achieve. As you walk slowly, do not be tempted to walk backwards. No matter the challenges, keep at it. No matter how many times you fall, keep at it. And I can assure you that one day you are going to wake up and discover that you have such mileage if you refuse to give up. Like I said at the beginning of this series, this book is a vault, and there is no way I can cover the treasures in this book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. There is no way I can cover all the treasures within 4 weeks of reviewing the book. I want to encourage you to get a copy. Go to your local bookstore, go to your library, go online, get a soft copy of this book. And if you've taken time to read Atomic Habits, I want you to say something in the comment section. What did you gain from the book? What are the treasures you took away from that book? Share it so that we can all grow. In addition to that, I would like to know where you are listening from. I want you to tell us, what habits have you been able to throw away? Those habits that are no longer serving you, the bad ones. And which new ones have you been able to cultivate that are now serving you and propelling your life? And with that, I've come to the end of today's video, and not only the end of today's video, but the end of the Atomic Habit series. Before you know it, I'll be back with yet another interesting book. I promise you it's going to be engaging as well. And with that, I say thanks so much for being in my space. Thank you so much for being in my corner. If you've taken time to subscribe, thank you so very much. If you've not done that, kindly subscribe, and do not forget to click on the share button. Do not forget to click also on the like button. And bye.